back to their days sharing Candlestick Park with the San Francisco Giants. A foghorn followed the 49ers down to Santa Clara and Levi Stadium, where it continues to blare and let the Bay know it is time for some football. Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And we're off from Levi Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So here come the 49ers for their opening drive. Leading them out, a player known, yes, for that draft status, but also as a great methodical passer. I know you love this guy, Brock. The last pick of the 2022 draft, it's Brock Purdy.
Kate, he's had some time to work past their last game, and he needed every second of it. A 4-interception game isn't easy for anybody to move on from, even for the shortest of memories. He's got to get his head right this game. This team needs him to deliver.
Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12.
At the 33-yard line.
From the gun is Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. And how about this, Brock? They gain 11 on 2nd down. Nice work to claw some back. They make it 3rd and short.
Brings up 3rd and less than a yard.
Purdy will sneak it. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. When we got a tough QB that wants to put it on his shoulders, you sign him for it.
This is reeled in by Juwan Jennings. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
2nd and 6 at the 50-yard line.
Tight end in motion left. On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Pass brought in by Jennings. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They get 19 on that pickup. And that means it'll be 1st down San Francisco.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Now, after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. So we'll read the give to McCaffrey. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get games like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Looking to his fullback now. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll run here. It's McCaffrey. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Another chance at 6. It's 2nd and goal. Working out of the gun. It's Purdy. He brings it in.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
1 yard on the play. It's now
3rd and goal, Purdy. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
That is such a good play defensively. A play you could take a whole bunch of pride in, not only stopping the passing game, but the effort to get to the quarterback before he could scramble for the 1st.
And his defense completes the goal line stand. What a start to their game as they get off the field with a turnover on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. Well, I'm not seeing a signal for a safety, Brock, but he did not dodge it by much. That run just gets back to the line. 1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. They'll run again with Brown. He's brought down, and that was close, Brock. Maybe a yard away from surrendering 2 points, but the stop did come outside the goal line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
This one falls incomplete. And flipping through, Brock, that certainly wasn't in the offense's opening script, but if you're a defender, just how you wrote it up.
Yeah, defensively, that was a week of practice and planning visualized and executed in real time.
And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. On the counter, McCaffrey. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field.
Holding offense.
So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. They kick the running back in motion. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be run out of bounds. A nice gain, but this is why you don't want to be playing for behind the sticks, right? It is still 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd down at the 45-yard line.
Back now, pressure coming. Short pass brought in. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
First down.
From the gun, McCaffrey. And that's good for a gain of 5. A.J. Terrell making that stop. We'll look at his numbers on the ground from last week here.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Purdy to throw it. Throw left side, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Through one quarter, neither side breaking through on the scoreboard. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Back to Levi's Stadium right after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. And he manages to reach the 19 before he stopped. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Here's Purdy to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. 7th play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3.
3rd and 3.
Now Purdy. Kittle makes the catch. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
And he brings it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers get the game's first points here in the second. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. Patterson tacks on the extra point. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Cincinnati headed back out for its second drive now. Still in search of their first points as we work our way through the middle of this game. The score 7-0. Brought in right side. He's taken down after reaching the 30. Beyond the door, Lenore. There on the stop. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Looking in the air here. Escapes the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down. They'll throw 3rd and long. Throw pass caught by his tight end. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. The Bengals send out the punting unit. And he can't find anything as he goes out of bounds. Nothing on that return. The 49ers headed back out on offense as we get another look at Brock Purdy. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Escapes out to the left. The pass falls incomplete, but was there a reason for it? We see a flag out there. Offense tag for the penalty there as they walk off the distance. So not just the yardage, Brock, but the illegal forward pass also cost them the down. It's 2nd and long. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. 3rd down. Bengals coming out in a dime look here. McCaffrey running between the tackles. Wow, not a chance at all as he is met at the line on this one. That's going to be 4th and very long. So 4th down on heads. Braden Mann for the punt. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. He has it at the 33. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. Cincinnati just about set for its next offensive possession. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, no, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Back to throw. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Chase Brown, his intended target, out of the backfield. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3. Short yardage run here for Brown. He dodged the tackle. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. That one gains 7. And the Bengals have a 1st down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Working on 1st down. Moving right. Complete out to the right. And he's able to get this down to the 36. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And no look there, that throw falls to the ground. Not on the same page with his tight end. And now it's 3rd down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Finds him over the middle. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
A 4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
19 Charger, 19 Charger.
Here we go with Brown. And that's a stop. The offense stayed out there on 4th, but now they're headed off after they turn it over on downs. We've set it downs for them from the 31. Purdy on 1st down. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Incomplete. A.J. Terrell on the coverage.
Now it's Purdy. This one's out to Pearsall on the left side. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
3rd and 7.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Completed over the middle. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
And the 49ers 1st down.
Play action now. Purdy. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Get set, get set.
First carry here for Jordan James. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. Nice cut back to the right sideline. It won't be a touchdown, Brock, but it sure was close. He winds up out of bounds just about a yard shy of the goal line. They go heavy on this first and goal. 3 tight ends in the formation.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
James will take it in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers grow their lead just before halftime. Patterson able to connect on the point after. And the 49ers double their lead to 14. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Bengal offense getting the football late in the first half. And down a couple of scores, Brock. They're probably going to try to get this into field goal range, trying to trim that lead. Airing it out to start this drive. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. Nickel set from the Niners on 3rd down. Handoff headed left to Brown. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Cincinnati uses its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
70 Timberwolves, 19 Lions.
Back to throw. Chased out to his right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down. Setting up to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle to the line. 1st and 10, looking to throw. Right back to Chase. And no yak this time. They got on him quickly, down at the 32-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it.
Evan McPherson on for the field goal.
McPherson's kick is good. And they'll get him back to 11.
And with those 3 points, you just dig yourself out of a little bit of a hole. You know, coming out of halftime, you've got to firmly be in comeback mode.
His return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. Line up the design keeper. So a 2-score game here. The rest of the league can wait. We'll see how they're faring later. Our focus, it's on these two teams as we skip halftime and get right back to this contest. Here's a return from the 7. Showing a little burst so far. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. Here comes the Cincinnati offense for the first drive of our second half. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. Starting the half with a give to Brown. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
2nd and 10, back to throw. Escapes the pocket. And he comes up after a nice gain right near that marker. Gonna need a little bit more now on 3rd down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there. He's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
And they bring him down around the 34.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second and that playbook wide open.
Give on second, it's Brown. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Now we see he's in some pain after making that tackle. Team personnel out now to take a look at him. Third and a lone yard coming up.
Hurt. Go Cowboy 80. 18 guard, 70 Ranger. Check smash.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. Now we're going to have a break in the action. One of the Bengals in some pain. They're going to go out to look at him. Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a 1st down. They're going play action. Looking right, and he finds him. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal. With the tempo with some hurry-up offense.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
From the red zone now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete. Last 2 passes haven't worked out. Another one likely coming. It's 3rd and goal.
18 Cardinal. 3. Steady.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals cut into the lead coming out of halftime. And now the Bengals offense still on the field. We'll see them go for 2. All right, they're going to throw for it. And the call to go for it not rewarded as the pass falls incomplete. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. Money with James. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there. Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Gets out of trouble. Oh, he's going to run for it.
Holding offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. So they get dings for the holding. Got to wonder if that changes their call as they line this up for 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. He puts some air under it deep down the left. That's grabbed inside the 30. And they're going to have it all the way down near the 25. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Now run, James. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. A great play defensively. They forced a loss despite the penalty, and they just went ahead and declined it. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Short pass brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Textbook hitch route. Just hit him in the short field and deliver it once that defense turns their attention elsewhere. Okay, this is a low-ceiling play, but a reliable source of yardage.
On third down, Purdy. It's caught. Pearsall has it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
And the 49ers first down.
Here's a give inside to James. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10. At the Bengals 16-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Catch is made by Elijah Mitchell. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Well, we saw his guys pick up. Blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
He's keeping it. He's going for it. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal. That excitement brings us to the end of the quarter. They'll have a shiny new set of downs to play with to start the 4th. All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. It's 49ers football. We'll see if they can close things out for a win. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal. At the 4-yard line.
From the gun is Purdy. And he's got it. It's in close. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers stretch it to a 2-score game in the 4th. George Kittle, the touchdown. Patterson tacks on the extra point. And the 49ers push the lead up to 12. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Cincinnati offense headed out now. This could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
He throws a bullet to the center of the field. This is brought in at the 15. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
Yes, ready?
1st down. A gain of 59 yards. 1st down, Bengals.
Working inside the red zone. Throws caught. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. Trying to work as fast as possible.
It's 2nd and 8. At the 9ers.
Back to throw now. Forced out to his right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
18, run, 8, let's go. Cut 19, cut 19, Mustang 19.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that brings up 4th and long.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals now within 1 score in the 4th. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for 1 more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal. finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
Okay, Brock, dialing up another 2-point call. And remember when your friends didn't have a voicemail? It would just ring and ring and ring. It's still ringing. Fall short again of reaching that end zone.
Yeah, this defense not doing very good between the 20s or even in the red zone, but they do find a way to rise up. This is always my challenge with being super aggressive, is why give that defense something to feel good about coming off the field after you put 6 on the board.
Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Purdy setting up that play action. Finds him over the middle. All right, short on marker for the moment, but they've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44.
Gain of 9 brings up
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Running this with James. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal line and the end zone entirely, and that'll be a touchback. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. Here's Brown to start the drive. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Go! Hawk with Lion. Street. Go!
Now a run here with Blake Cora. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Pickup of 2 here. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
Go check. Ready? Broncos quick. Broncos Cougar 19.
Brown on the inside give. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
This time it's a passing play. Completed over the middle. And this one does not go far. 3rd down, give to Brown. And they're going to bring him down just as we've come up to the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. Bengals trail by 6. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
Here we go. Practice.
Here he is to throw. Buys time, rolling right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, a better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They try to figure out this 3rd and 7. To throw. That's caught for the 1st. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their 1st.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
60.
And the Bengals 1st down.
Setting up to pass. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle to the line.
That's another Bengals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Back to throw. Right back to Chase. And he'll go down here at the 16.
Complete to Jamar Chase.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the gun, a get to Brown. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Let's go.
Here's Brown again. And it's a touchdown in the final minute. He's in. And now an extra extra point would give him the lead and maybe the win. Now the kick team out to steal away the lead with a point after. And he gets the extra point, and that kick gives him the 1-point lead right near the end of this game.
49ers 21.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The 49ers back on offense and set to take over. And this pressure has been playing volleyball in this fourth quarter, partner. That touchdown just served it over their way. Now they need a touchdown to return serve, put it back on the other sideline.
Yeah, I like what you did there. And I'll keep the analogy going. We're in the final set. It almost feels now like a must-score drive.
2nd and 3 now.
Gain of 7 brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
He'll look to throw it. Short pass caught by his tight end. Now here he goes down the right sideline. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minute.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
And he has it inside the end zone. That's going to add 2 to their lead here late.
22.
And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Mustang 19. Back to 60. Back to 60. Ready.
Airing it out to start this drive. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. Almost a very quick drive, but the drop kick gives him new life. This is 2nd down. Here's a throw. Trying to push deep downfield. Yeah, that's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing 3rd down. Throwing now. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. Officials signaling timeout. We've got whistles. Time left for 1 snap. And while we all know the odds are low, it's not impossible that they find a way to score. Desperation time here. He rolls to his right. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty.